Sorry, y'all. Yeah, we had to come back. We had to come back. Sorry about that. We had to come back. Had a little technical difficulty on the first one. Sorry about that, OG. Had a little technical difficulty on the first one. I see you, Enoch. We back. I'm coming to get you. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. We back. We are back. The art. My bad. We back. Had a little technical difficulty. We back. We back. Get y'all back up in here. What's up, Bap? Get Enoch back up in here. Let me know if you hit the button, Enoch. It might be saying won't let you join. If it do, then it means I'm pressing the button too fast. I just need to let you press it. Sorry about that, y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with us. Kazoo, switch, what up? Had a little technical difficulty. We right back in it. This part two, start off right where we left off at. Toxinucci. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm sending it to you now. Let me see. Go live with Enoch. Unable to join. Okay. Try it again. There we go.
All right, we good?
Boom. We way better now. Sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulty is probably on my end. Sorry about that, y'all. Go right back to where we left off. You know what I'm saying? Enoch X Mortis. You know what I mean? Like I said, musician, songwriter, performer, underground lyricist, independent artist, horror fanatic, artist,
Wicked. Up,
extraterrestrial.
peace. Ooh, switch.
Thank y'all for tuning in, coming back. This is part two. Technical difficulty. We back in it. So, we were talking about you
That's
as a
actually funny.
we were
That's,
talking about we were talking about you as a horror fanatic, and I asked you what was
what's
your
up,
top
Warren?
five. What's up? What's up? I asked you what's your top five horror characters. Go
Yeah.
ahead where you left off it.
All right, so I went through. I said Bruce Campbell, Ash from Evil Dead. I said Dr. Herbert West from Reanimator. Jeffrey Combs, amazing. The rat monkey, the Sumerian rat monkey from Peter Jackson's Dead Alive. And then, man, all right. It's such a hard thing to go through. I have to say, I think I'll go with Pinhead. I really like Hellraiser. I like the
Mm-hmm.
whole fucking thing of Hellraiser. And then last, I'm gonna go with. Damn, that's hard. I think I'm gonna go with something different and say, uh, Angela, who from Night of the Demons. She was like the
Mm-hmm.
lead demon from that film. Yeah, I think I'll end it with that. I love
Okay.
Night of the Demons. If you ain't ever seen Night of the Demons, that's the '80s. That's
That's
gold.
the 80s.
That's
Let's go.
gold. Yes, I
Okay.
pretty much only watch '80 movies. Every one of those were '80s films, except for Dead Alive. I think that was '90s, but
Okay. Great,
love
great,
the '80s, man.
great way to segment into this right here. What up there, Stock? Notorious, Rap. Good. Thank y'all for tuning in. Um, the old stuff versus the new stuff. What's your opinion on the realness, the feelings, the plots, the storyline? Shout out Spade. Like, what's your like from what you just said, what you love, to what's going on now, and maybe even touch on in the middle a little bit. Like, what? Give me your drop it down.
All right, so the new stuff to me just lacks originality, lacks creativity. I mean, there are some films that like The Conjuring and stuff like that. I really enjoyed those, but as far as like the slasher films and these horror movies that they try to do nowadays, I just don't get down with them like that. I haven't seen many that I thought was pretty, really good. I really like The Conjuring and Insidious. I like those films, the first two of each.
Hmm.
The other ones ain't really for me, but I thought those were really unique. But yeah, I mean, the '80s stuff was just, way more unique. It's just so crazy and just, you know, in their own lane, and they got away with a lot more. People nowadays play it safe and don't want to offend anybody or
Hmm.
do anything that might cross any borders. So it kind of limits the creativity process in a lot of films. That's
Okay.
why I pretty much just watched them '80s. I like that a lot. Apotheosis Productions actually he's got a movie coming out called Mother Mortis, which is a slasher flick that fucking pretty dope. And dude hit me up and used one of my songs for the credits in that movie. So shout out, much love for that. I appreciate it.
Really? Okay, okay. Forever Devin said, for real, everything nowadays, music, movies, people talking, no one is themselves anymore. Straight up on that. You for real?
Yep.
That's for real. That's for real right there. Salute to that right there. Shout out comic book guy. Um, so one of the questions I was waiting to get to, uh, acid rap. So tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was to say, hey man, what is acid rap? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you tell me? Like, what's the first thing come to your brain? What you tell? If I say, hey man, I'm interested. I like what you say. Yeah, man, it's acid rap. What's acid rap?
Acid rap to me is like to me personally, I consider it like a music version of an '80s horror film.
Okay,
Blood, guts, horror aspects, but still funny with comedic value throughout it. That's kind
okay,
of how I explain my music. When I started making music, I always told myself that I'm gonna do it like the directors did their films in the '80s, original and not caring about offending anybody or anything like that. Just going and doing what I love, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. But I know that a lot of people will enjoy what I'm doing, especially in the horror community. If you like '80s horror movies, then more than likely you might like my music.
okay, okay. Shout out to Apotheosis. He said he got your music on the end credits. Saying yes, bro. Shout out
Yes,
to this person. And shout out to Kazoo Switch. He said he been watching you. He said he been watching your perfect. Watching Enoch's perfect is art, and that shit is raw. So shout
hell
out
yeah,
to that as well.
yeah, man.
Uh,
That's actually my dad.
oh, for real?
Yeah,
Hey, well, hey, brother, hey, but salute, pops. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Your son doing some good stuff, man. I'm glad I got a chance to talk to him. For real.
yeah. I owe a lot of my inspiration to him because, like, as a kid, I never knew that the radio played music. I thought it was just a CD player. Because
Oh,
he put me on to Esham, acid rap. He put me on to horrorcore, ICP, Twisted. Like growing up, that's all they ever, him and my mom and my uncles and all of them, they were diehards into it. So growing up, I was just, that's all I knew.
oh, okay, okay. So that makes sense now. So me and your parents probably around the same age range. You were 95. I was around 14, turning 15 then. So yeah, okay. We probably yeah, okay, cool, cool. That's what you
Yep.
got. So you have some cool parents. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Laid
definitely.
back parents. Okay.
Yeah. My dad's a huge hip hop head. He did music promotion for a long time. He's the reason I got to meet Ritz. Got
Ah,
and all the
okay.
By Nature, Twista. He been doing that shit for a long time.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you then. Okay, have to reach out. Have to reach out then. Get him. Tell me some hip hop history. 'Cause I
Oh
love to
yeah,
listen.
definitely.
Straight up.
He's got a room that's just full of memorabilia that he's gathered from all these shows that he's done. He's got a lot of
Ah,
too.
I'll be going to his page soon. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, Enoch, man. How did you connect the horror and the rap together to make it work for you?
Well, I guess it comes, like I said, I guess it goes back to my love for movies. Like horror movies to me, I watch and I laugh. Those to me are comedies. Like I get more kick out of those films than I do actual comedy films.
Yeah.
And I wanted to always make music that wasn't so like blood and gore, but more like blood and gore, but with that's fun. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I could hit you with some really, you know, gross kind of stuff, but then in the next line, I'm gonna make you laugh. I like to kind of do that. I like to play with emotions and not make it so serious all the time. You know,
Okay.
so so to me, it was like the perfect route to choose to go with the horror because I feel like if I in that genre of music, I can express myself to the fullest because
Hmm.
no one's gonna say, "Oh, well, that's not this or that's not what this is." Under the umbrella of horrorcore or acid rap, I can kind of get away with doing whatever I want whenever I want. I
Okay.
don't have to box myself in, and that's
Okay.
that's I love. That's why I love it. Because it gives me full expression.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And very understandable. Very understandable. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Uh.
like with Eminem, he went with that mainstream sound. So when he started doing his original stuff, with like horror based and cutting people up or doing that, people kind of looked at him like he was crazy.
Hmm.
But that's because he chose to go that route. Now, if he would have stayed in the underground horrorcore scene, nobody would have judged him once because that's just what he's known for. But
Okay.
so that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. Is I don't want to go into that mainstream light as quick as he did, or in it at all, because I don't want people to kind of judge what I do and try to be like, oh, well, you can't do that, or I want to just have the creative freedom to do what I please with it.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, and this right here is one of the tough questions. I know you done heard it before, and I definitely want to hear because I done heard different answers, and this is worldwide. But how do you get away from that phrase? 'Cause I look at you as a lyricist, you know what I'm saying, as a rapper, not as a rapper, but as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I get that from Kanye. Kanye said an artist, anybody can be a rapper, but you want an artist is different. You know what I'm saying? So that phrase white rapper, like how do you push that shit aside? Like do that bother you? Is that just like something else? Or is it something that you say, nah, fuck that. I'm not just no white rapper. I'm an artist. I'm a lyricist. Like how do you
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? How do you deal with that?
as crazy as I really don't deal with that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? A lot
Okay.
of people just respect the art form as it is. I've never once been hit with that kind of stuff. I've never been told that in my life.
Okay.
I've always been you know even no matter where I go, I think that just like my personality and how I hold myself and how I communicate with people, I think it kind of relays my message to them where they don't even really look at the color of my skin as much or judge me based on like that kind of that kind of primal instinct stuff. More they just look at what I do and how I hold myself up, and a lot of times I get nothing but respect. I haven't ran into anybody who kind of threw that card at me or anything like that yet. So
Good.
I have no
Good.
experience with that.
Good, good, good. Well, that's good. We didn't got to even get into it no more. I just wanted to ask because I done seen various other rappers and different other interviews. You know, something like on YouTube or whatever. I watch them on or whatever, and you know what I'm saying. You got certain rappers that get to hollering at guess and hip hop stuff, and I always looked at it as you know, so if you can get down, like I'm a country boy, I'm Alabama, so this is how we talk. If you can get down, you can get down. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's basketball, football, sewing, fixing a car, whatever. If you can get down, you can get down. You know what I'm saying? So the color part and that female or male, if she can get out here and cross over and break your ankles, if she can get on the mic and destroy, and you can't keep up, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
we on the
exactly.
same. You know what I'm saying?
Like Kazoo Switch said, like where we're from, color ain't ever been a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not at all. You know,
Good.
we grew up, poor as hell, for the most part, in the hood, and there was never any difference in color like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looked at,
Right.
especially like in Kalamazoo, like yeah, it's just not how it is,
Right.
and
Good.
nobody's
Good.
ever like that.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, it's all love throughout the board, and if you had a problem with somebody, it's always based on their actions, never on some superficial bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. See, that's you know what I'm saying. That's you gave the best answer. You know what I'm saying. Like ain't even you gave the best answer right then. You know what I'm saying. Like ain't even to add to it because I feel the same way. You know what I mean. I'm a grandma's boy. I'm a grandma's boy, so I was always raised. She always raised me. She ain't never raised me to look at no color. She always raised me to, show respect. Somebody hit you, hit them back. You know what I'm saying? Avoid the
Exactly.
police. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat off the floor. You know what I mean? Like, regular old stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, um, okay. But anyway, do me a favor. Tell me or put me on game right now. Give me 5 of your top underground artists right now in your area so I can be looking for them.
In my area. All right. So let's see. Obviously Twisted. Twisted was a huge inspiration to me growing up. They're still pretty much underground. Um, let's see. Another one who's pretty sweet is a Ouija Mac. He's
Ouija
from
Mac.
Michigan.
Okay.
He's been doing his thing. Mad respect to the man. He's been carving his own lane, and it's just dope. Underground. There's this guy named Light from Michigan who he's been doing his thing for a minute now. He signed with ICP, but then he left and made his own stuff called Monstar, which
Oh, is his name spelled L? Do we spell it Lyte?
yep, yep,
Okay, okay, okay.
yep.
Mad Child.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, Mad Child. Mad Child's from Canada. I guess we kind of count that. We damn near right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Child is my fucking. That's my dude right there. I love
Okay.
that. I love his vocabulary, the way he comes about it. He he's a genius at some of the shit he does. And he's a super cool man. I went to hang out with him up in Lansing one time, and dude brought me on stage, and we just kicked it. We kicked it for like an hour and a half after the show. Super cool, humble dude.
Cool, cool. Okay.
What's
Give me some
that? What is
people to
that at?
look
Is
for.
that four?
Thank
And
you
then
for.
I would say like ICP, but they're so big now, it's kind of hard to say they're, you know,
So when
coming
you
up.
say so big, you mean like in legendary status or Hollywoodish type of shit?
I would say legendary because
Okay, okay,
where I'm from, if you walk around, you ain't gonna see T-shirts of any other rappers, but you will see dozens of ICP shirts everywhere.
oh,
There or tattoos of the Hatchet Man. Like they are like legends here in Michigan. It's where they started from. They took over Michigan first, and with the gathering and everything that they have going on, it's hard to find anybody who doesn't know who they are. You
okay,
know,
okay. And that's good to hear. I'm glad you broke that down like that because I love how the way I talk to people and how I network with people because I like to talk to people who are right there in the heart of it. So the information you just gave me, I ain't gonna get from no video on YouTube and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you giving me the
yeah,
real go outside in the morning. This is what's really going on instead of watching the video and they saying this is what they did in '93. This is what they did in 2000. This is what happened with so and so. Like I want to hear this type of info, like what they
yeah,
doing every day. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like they mad respect to them because their hustle game was like none other. When they started, they hit Detroit hard on their feet with flyers and pamphlets and CDs, and they passed that shit out to everybody. They took over Detroit, and they had that shit on lock. And then it started spreading from Detroit west, and just started hitting all the cities from Detroit all the way to the west side of Michigan. And then from there they went to like I think it was Texas, and then they
Hmm.
started to take over Texas. The top of the map and the bottom of the map, which was
Okay.
fucking genius. And
Okay.
then that was the beginning of it. And then before you know it, within like a year or two, it just started fucking going crazy. Yeah,
Okay.
City Posse. Yep, that's what they used to go by.
And shout out to OG. Uh uh um
Boondocks is the shit too.
Yeah, I love Boondocks. So Kalamazoo, what part of Michigan is that? Where is that at in Michigan?
All right, so it's southwest.
Southwest.
Yep,
Okay. So the closest big city to you is Detroit or
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids. Okay.
Yep, Grand Rapids is the biggest.
I got my map up there up on the wall. Okay, I see where you is. So you close to the water and all that.
All right, so look, here's Michigan, right? We
Uh
like
huh.
right.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Got you. Got you. Got
Yeah.
you. Okay. Okay. That's smooth. I love knowing this shit. All right. So something that caught my attention, really, really smooth. You know what I'm saying? Just let you know I did my homework. I see that you teamed up with a medical supplier. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah, I did that for
yeah.
a hot second. They had some like festival thing that they were doing, and I know the guy. And I was like, "Yo, bro, let's let me flip some things for you, and then you just take a bunch of these stickers I got, and put them on the bottles, and we both win." And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Fuck yeah, let's do it." So we just did that, and I haven't had any more come in a while. We had like a couple hundred, like 500, 600 of them, and
Okay.
I think he sold them all out. So yeah, he ain't made any sense, but yeah,
Okay.
she was pretty cool, you
Now,
know.
now, basically, it was was it like some feel good juice, or was it like
Yeah,
some make you
exactly.
calm down type? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I
Some
got
people say
you.
that.
I got you.
Yeah, they talking to you. They talking to you.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. He wants a bunch of these patches. I got
perfect.
like embroidered patches. They're pretty fucking sick.
Hey,
I don't know if
hold, before you go any further, that's perfect. Thank you, Kazoo, because that was my next. I was going to that next. Your merch and you know what I'm saying, like your merch. You know, I was going your merch and your platforms. So we'll start with your merch. I noticed that you got some super dope stickers, and those are patches that I see. So tell us more about those.
Well, see, like when I released my first two songs, growing up watching ICP and Twisted, and I noticed that they released merch for pretty much everything. Every CD merch was a huge selling point for their expansion and career. So I figured that's something I need to do right off the rip. I need to get merch.
Hmm.
So my buddy Rocky, he was like, "Yo, man, let's do this, and this," and he just came through and started ordering a bunch of shit, man. And I was like, "God damn!" So I got bandanas, I got fucking posters, patches, I got a bunch of shit. I got one of the posters framed actually
Yeah,
right
let's
here.
see. Let's see. Oh, that's dope. Psychedelic type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Is that one of the posters that glow? You know, like in like black light. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess I never tried it out, but
Okay.
I know I know it's not like made for it, but I
Okay.
don't
It
know.
looked like it. It sure looked like it.
Yeah, I mean, I be getting everything, man. I even got packaging tape for when I
Oh, you
ship
got packaging
stuff.
tape too? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to holler at you then. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So if people want to look at your merch, where do they go?
They just hit me up because I ain't got no website set up yet. I just been
Okay.
selling them at shows and shit. I've shipped some stuff to California and whatnot. So,
Okay.
I be shipping the stuff if people hit me up for it. But I mainly just sell it at shows. You know.
You do. So you got T-shirts too?
Oh yeah. I got some T-shirts. They're ones I make myself on my fucking T-shirt press right here. So I
Okay.
be slapping them myself.
How much
You
are
know,
your shirts?
I sell them for like $20.
Okay. Well, I want you to put me down for one. We documented right now. I'm finna buy. I want to buy me an Enoch shirt. So I'm gonna buy me an Enoch shirt. Do you got like so like when if I want to look at like what all shirts you got? Do I just go down your page and just look and say, hey, I want that on the shirt?
Yeah. I was gonna say I only got two designs right now, but I got some new designs. Shout out Sean Tallman. All right, this is my artist right here. This is the dude
Okay.
that I the other artwork that I'm using on shirts are older, but this is the stuff that Sean be. Once I get these going, he's gonna be fucking the shit.
Oh man, I got a hat to match that too.
Yeah, Sean Tallman is man's a fucking a legend.
Oh
So
man. Forever Divine said that he gonna need a shipment to Fort Wayne. He said let him know your prices after you get off.
all right, for sure.
Shout out to Forever
Got you,
Divine.
Boston. And
Devin.
then
My
I
bad.
got one more. Sean did some other ones for me, but I ain't got them in hand right now. But here's another one.
Ooh. Oh man. Man, that's so fresh, man. Hey John, what up? That's so fresh. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Sean's the man.
That's different.
If you
That's
ain't ever
different.
checked out his page, go for it. Cause I be collecting a lot of his artwork here. He be doing bunch
Ooh.
of amazing ass stuff.
And what's so dope about that? Ooh, that clown is killing it. All that clown is killing it. What's so dope about that is like you got your own backdrops. Like everything is like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't nobody say that you copied nothing. Like that's you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like I reached out to Sean and I, I didn't know him at the time, and I had him do that monster head in the Enoch and Blood and Guts, and I had him do that little baby, and then I got that show coming up, and Sean hit me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, I made you two more logos. Here you go," and he sent them over to me, and I was like, "Dude, it's fucking dope." He did you remember the TV show Our Real Monsters?
I real monsters.
It's an
I
old
it's
cartoon
hard for
on
me to.
Nickelodeon.
Ah man, it's
Well,
hard for me to remember.
he did the logo where it says Enoch Ex Mortis instead. It's fucking perfect. So good. And then he did Enoch Ex Mortis in a cross like this, but
Uh
it's like bones and guts and shit. Fucking crazy.
huh.
It's insane. I'll
I
send it to
definitely
you
want to see
after this.
that.
Yeah, I'll send
Okay,
them to you
okay,
after this, people.
okay. Because I definitely
Yeah,
want to. I definitely want to support.
check his page out, dude. If you want to see some crazy ass artwork, that's the man.
Okay, okay, cool. Um, so let me see where I want to go now. Here go one good one for you. Have you ever had to handle any type of rejection, as far as like on stage, anything like that? If you have, how did you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like what they like, so of course you might
Yeah, yeah,
get.
for
Uh,
sure. In Lansing, I had a situation where they had booked every artist back to back with no time in between. So obviously, people are drinking. They want to go have a cigarette. They want to do this. They don't want to just stand there consecutively for 5 hours, which is
hmm
100% understandable. Well, the way it was is they'd stay for like one artist, two artists, then they'd go smoke. Well, it just happened to be that when I came out on stage, that's when the majority of people went to smoke.
Okay.
So, I handled it fine. I still just did me, and everyone came back in for like the last two songs. But for the first three, it was like maybe like 20 people compared to like the 60 that were there.
Okay.
But it was all right. I still did my thing, and all the people who came out for me obviously stayed and watched. So that's what
Yeah,
really
yeah.
mattered.
And can you say that, especially to younger artists that's coming up, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you say that experiences like that teach you how to, kind of teach you how to keep on? Because you could have went another way. You could have got mad and said, F this, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could have got too nervous and forgot a line in one of your songs, but you kept your composure. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh,
There was a point where I did get kind of fucking pissed. And I said something to the guy running it, like, you gotta have space in between it, And he kind of, well, I had too many artists, and I couldn't really be mad at him. He's just trying to have a good show, and I understand that. I kind of just let myself get caught up in the moment. After I got done performing. But then, like, 5 minutes later, I kind of looked at it a little bit differently, and I was like, you know what? It's all good because situations like that, I'd rather get out of the way now and learn how to handle myself and how to handle the situation instead of having that shit happen to me down the road where it's like a big show or something like that, and then I make a fool of myself,
mhm.
or ruin connections, and you know what I'm saying. So I just looked at it like just like you said, a learning experience. So if you run into that and you have that kind of situation happen to you, don't take it to heart. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If sometimes shit just falls through or it lines up like that, or it's beyond anybody's control. You know, and that's just all it is. Ain't nothing to get caught up in and lose yourself in the emotions.
Okay. And I remember your father saying that you was raised in the industry. So I'm putting this together in my head right now. With you saying that and just telling me that situation, is it honest to say that you very disciplined in the game? Like you know the rules, you know how to, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
See, growing up, my dad would bring me to all the shows that he was promoting, so I got to meet a lot of OGs and original fucking artists who've been around forever. Like Naughty by Nature. The first show that he brought me to was Esham, and Esham, is the original creator of acid rap from Detroit, which is
Okay.
like a huge idol to me. And I got to meet Esham at like fucking 15 years old, and so I got to watch the inner workings behind like the promotions and how artists are treated and how they handle shit.
Hmm.
And so I already had prior knowledge to all that before I ever started making my own music.
Okay.
I think that played a huge part because I really got drawn in loving the atmosphere of a show and being around people who were so creative. I like to be around people who spark creativity. So
Yes.
yeah, I was raised in the industry like that. So I got to meet a lot of amazing people. Like I said, it's crazy. I got that Jaron Benton show coming up, right? Well,
Hmm.
ten years ago, he had released his album Freebasing with Kevin Bacon, and my dad had brought him to Kalamazoo, and he had a show on, and I was a huge fucking fan of him, and my dad had said something to Jaron or whatever. Well, in the middle of his set, he like stops his set and he calls me on stage with him to perform a song called Schizo, which was one of my
Hmm.
favorite songs at the time. So I did the song with him and whatnot. And he hung out and we kicked it for like maybe like 2 hours after the show, after the venue closed. And just a great dude. And then for me to the show that I have coming up is the 10-year anniversary of the Kevin Bacon Freebasing with Kevin Bacon album.
All
So it's
word.
like some crazy universal alignment, that 10 years later, here I am now performing my own music with the dude sharing the stage. It's like, damn, fucking crazy.
That's dope right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Good. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, and you was real patient. You know what I mean? And good things come to you. You know what I'm saying? Good things come to you when you put in the hard work and effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I've always played it smooth like that. I never try to force anything.
Okay.
I just let everything kind of fall into place. I just figured that if I just do me and I just focus on making my music the best that I can, I want to make music that I personally want to listen to. If I just do that, then people who are like minded will also want to listen to the music and it'll just grow from there. I don't have to really, you know, try to force shit to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It fall into place. It's a little bit easier on everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So far we done broke down a lot. I got like two more questions for you, but before we get into those, I gotta hit you with the bonus round. You know what I'm saying? The bonus round, and anybody that watch my show know that this is where we get the laughs in. This is where we find out stuff. You know, things that you like. What you know what I'm saying? Whether it's this or that. You know what I mean? So basically, it's just I give you two things. You pick which one you like the best. If you don't like now one of them, you said neither. If you can't pick between now and you got to say both. But it's cool to pick one. So I tried to keep this. I tried to put these in your category with the horror and everything like that. So these should be some fun answers you're gonna give. So you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, and everybody in the chat, y'all can play along too. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start out like this. We're gonna start out with like you said, you like 80s movies, 80s horror movies. So and this one that always get me. And I wonder what you was gonna say to this: the thing or the stuff.
Ooh, now see, there you go. All right, now I'm gonna have to go with the thing just because of the fucking the special effects are fucking some of the best special effects ever used in a movie. But
Okay.
big shout out to the stuff because that shit is that's a great film too.
Whew. That movie. I couldn't take it, man. That movie be killing me, man. I swear to God.
Yes, it's
Uh.
great. A great a piece about consumerism. You know, about people buying stuff and buying stuff. You know, it's great. Made in the '80s at like the prime when everybody's hitting the malls and all that shit. So
Hmm.
that movie came out with a great lineup of like undertone of commercialism. Is
Okay.
G.
All right. Let's take it to your choice of weapon. Murder. You know what I'm saying? We're talking horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
A spiked axe or a chrome hammer.
Ooh. I would have to say hammer.
A hammer?
Yeah, the impact of the hammer, looks a lot better than just a slice.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Stranger Danger. What's up, Stranger Danger? Rip rap. Okay. A broken bottle or a rusty knife.
ooh. I would say broken bottle because the knife is used a lot. So the
Okay.
broken bottle, I've in certain movies I've seen people use a broken bottle, and when you get that boy lodged in you, and then the blood starts oozing out the out of the
Yeah,
bottle. Yeah,
yeah. Cause Michael Myers, that last Michael Myers movie, the way he did that black lady with that bottle. Woo wee.
yeah, exactly.
Man. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, let's take it. Let's go wide open with it. Witchcraft or just plain old street violence?
mm, I would say witchcraft because I like the occult. I'm into, I like that whole supernatural vibe. The whole trying to grasp things that you don't understand. I really enjoy movies that are like that.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Let's take it to the. This know I did my homework. The Ben and Jerry dunks or the Grateful Dead dunks?
Ooh, that's funny. I'd have to go with the. Damn, I actually
Hmm.
own both pair.
I know. That's where I got that from.
Yeah. I actually gave my little brother the Ben and Jerry's, so I'm gonna go with the Grateful Dead ones just because they got a pocket in the tongue, and that motherfucker goes all the way down to your toes, so I can fit everything in it.
Ooh, you gave the Ben and Jerry's to little bro? Gave?
Yeah, well, not really gave. He gave me something for him. He gave me some.
Okay, okay.
It
Cause
was a
you know
really good
them,
deal.
cause them Ben and Jerry's like everybody can't get their hands on them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a. I actually got them from a friend. I got all both of those from a friend myself.
That's
So
dope. You got the hookup. That's dope. Okay, okay. Um, all right. Tribe Called Quest or Wu Tang Clan?
ooh, damn, that's a hard one, but I'm gonna have to go with Wu Tang, just because I love the whole aesthetic. I love that whole Shaolin. I love the way that they all had original kind of sounds to them, but when they came together, man, that shit was so unique.
Yes,
Every
yes.
you could tell every person when they came on. You didn't need to know the order. You just knew as soon as they came on because everybody was such an individual. I
Yes.
love that.
I
Yes.
totally agree. Even though Tribe Called Quest still salute now, cause I love
Oh,
them too.
of course, of
You know what I
course.
mean? Okay. Here go a simple one for you. Checkers or chess?
Ah, chess,
Chess.
chess for sure.
Okay.
I like the mental exercise.
Okay.
When you beat somebody at checkers, I mean, it's not really that amazing. But when you beat someone at chess, you done conquered their mind.
Boom. Okay. I
Yeah.
like that. Okay. I like that. All right. Um. Okay. This right here. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna hit. This is gonna hit home right here. Home versus legend. Two legends, but one of them home though. Dr. Dre or Jay Dilla?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with Dr. Dre.
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe not rap wise, but production wise and the footprint that he's left in the
Hmm.
industry as a whole. I
Hmm.
mean, but working with Eminem, with the game,
Hmm.
50 Cent. You know, like I don't know many people in the early 2000s who weren't listening to that music. You know what I'm saying? Dr.
Gotcha.
I took over that shit in the
You
early
right.
2000s.
Okay.
So
Okay.
his footprint was massive in the game.
Okay. Uh, let's take it back to the horror. The Gremlins or the Ghoulies?
Gremlin or the Ghoulies? Damn, that's a fucking good one. I would have to. I'm gonna have to go with the Gremlins just because I fucking growing up, I loved that film. You
Yeah.
know, the first one and the second one. The second one was hilarious.
Oh my God.
As a kid, I just loved watching that.
Yeah, I
You know,
did too. I did too.
uh, I can't think of his name. Dante something. The guy who created that also created one of my favorite movies called Phantasm. You know,
Phantasm. I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
No, I really love that director.
Okay. Uh, Jason or Freddy?
Ooh, I see. I would normally say Freddy because of the whole like wisecracking and all that, but I'm gonna go with Jason just because as a kid, to me, the whole silent, the whole like unstoppable, never damaged behemoth that he was. I don't know. I just like that. You know, like all around movie wise, the Freddy movies are way better for
Yeah.
sure. But personally, like I guess a sentimental value, Jason has a little bit more sentimental value to me. You know, as a child, that was like my guy. You know, hockey mask,
Yeah.
machete,
Yeah.
unstoppable, 6 foot, 8 foot tall. You
Okay.
know, that shit was crazy.
And then we put two. Okay. Then we're gonna stay in the same category. Leatherface or Myers?
Ooh, all right. I guess it depends what Leatherface we're talking about. If we're talking about the original Leatherface, nah. But if we're talking about like Leatherface from Part Two or the 2003 remake, that shit is fucking fire. You know,
Okay.
I love the whole aesthetic of that. Now,
What if I said my bad? Go ahead.
Michael Myers is cool, but I'm gonna go with Leatherface from Part Two or from the 2003 remake. I don't know.
Okay.
That 2003 remake with Jessica Biel, god damn, that's my favorite one ever made. And I get a lot of hate from it because everybody's like, "Oh, I love the original," but really, man, the original is super lame. The first 30 minutes, he kills like everybody with a hammer, not even a chainsaw, and then he just chases the woman around with a chainsaw for the rest of the movie. Like,
Yeah,
to
you're
me,
right.
that's just not. I don't know. To me, that's just
That
not for me.
explains that. That's a good explanation too. That's a good explanation too. All right. Let's take it to this is probably an easy one. Night of the Living Dead or Pet Cemetery.
Mm. Damn, that's a hard one. I would have to
Oh,
say now. You said Night of the Living Dead, so you talking about the original one,
yes.
or is that Day of the Living Dead? What came first?
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of
That's
the
the
Living
first
Dead
one.
came first, the black and
If I
white.
if I if I ain't mistaken, yeah, with the black dude in there and all that, because the
Okay,
black and
yeah,
white one and the color one, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead was great. You know that was like that movie really shook a lot of people, and it started an entire fucking genre. You know, so Night of the Living Dead definitely had a bigger impact. And
Okay.
to me personally, I think that was a more well-made movie than Pet Cemetery.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I like that answer. One of my partners, Channel of the Living Dead, my partner Kenny, he put me up on the history of Night of the Living Dead and all that, the actors and stuff. So I definitely get where you're coming from too.
What you
Oh.
mad about, Sean? Are you mad I don't like that original Texas Chainsaw?
Okay. Boom. Now here we go right here. This one right here should be an interesting one. Two of your songs that caught my attention, and I want to know which one that you probably might like the best, or which one touched you the best.
All right.
Abracadabra or Forgotten.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Forgotten 100.
Okay.
You know, I
Okay.
love that. I love that song. I love the chorus. I love everything about that song.
Okay.
But Abracadabra is like literally a shout out to 80s horror movies, you know. And that one
Hmm.
didn't catch on at first, you know. That one was my lowest played song for the while. And then just in the past like 5 months, it's like been jumping up and people have been hitting me up like, yo, I love this song. And I'm like, yeah, That's amazing because it's literally just one giant like play from '80s horror movies. The entire thing.
Okay. That's
Yep.
creative. That's dope too. So actually it was going over folks' head until they stopped and listened.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Gotcha.
They weren't really
Gotcha.
catching the references at first, and then I think it kind of sunk into some people, and they were like, "Yo, actually, this is pretty fucking sick." And I was
See?
like, "Yeah, that because that was an oddball song. That's way different than most of my stuff."
Okay. Uh Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube?
Woo! I'm gonna go with Ice Cube. I love Snoop Dogg, but I think Ice Cube, man, when he dropped Hello, No Vaseline, his whole impact, and I mean the dude wrote all the music for NWA.
Yes.
Like you can't deny that. Like yeah, I love Easy E, but Easy E's music was written by Ice Cube, so you kind of got to give credit where credit's due. So yeah,
Heard.
I'm gonna go Ice Cube on that.
Okay. Uh let's go with let's hit technology right quick. Studio or the stage?
Mm. I'd say the stage. I enjoy that more. The
Okay.
studio, I'm always by myself, and I'm always just feeding ideas with myself. I don't have anybody to get reactions from. You know what I'm saying? I like to work alone. So the stage is a lot more comfortable for me. I'm an entertainer. I always have been. You know, and if I wasn't doing music, I'd probably end up doing like stand up comedy or something.
For
I
real?
like to be the guy in front of people, and that's just kind of how I am.
That's
So yeah,
cool.
100%.
Okay. Uh writing or freestyling?
That's a hard one. I love writing. I love the process. It's like a game of Sudoku. You know what I'm saying? It's a puzzle, like a Mad Lib, and I'm always trying to twist it and bend it to create something new. So I love writing, but freestyling with the homies, or at a party or, anywhere really, I love that too because you never know what your mind's gonna kick out. I've freestyled some stuff and I had to hurry up and pull out my notepad and write that shit down real quick. So I don't know. That's a hard choice, but I'm gonna go with writing just because I love the process of it.
Okay. Podcast or radio?
Hmm. Damn. I would. Well, I've never been on the radio, so I would have to say podcast. I like being able to see. I like being able to talk like this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you're real. Okay. We're down to the last few. This right here I'm interested in. These two right here I'm really interested in because you are hip. You into the you hip hop. You are in it. I'm gonna start out with this one. Jay or Nas?
Oh, Nas, 100%.
That's sweet. We on the okay. All right. Now this one.
It did.
Now okay. Well, now this one. I'm really interested in what you're gonna say. I kind of feel like I know what you might say. Then I kind of feel like you might surprise me. Royce the 5'9" or Eminem?
Oh, see, that's um, I would have to say I'm. I might get some hate for it, but I'm about to say Eminem. You know,
Okay.
like I said, man, that Relapse album, that Infinite album, just the way that man really put words together was, fucking dope. And like honestly, Royce the Five is fucking sick too, but I like Proof more than I like Royce the Five.
Enlighten me a little bit.
Oh,
Enlighten me a little bit.
yeah, a lot of people kind of look over Proof, man, but Proof was fucking. That dude was great. Him and Eminem had a lot of the same style. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to syllable placement and structure and rhyme schemes. And if you listen to some of that earlier D12 stuff, Proof always came correct on everything.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. You put me on something right then. I like that. Okay. Uh Scarface or Casino?
Ooh, Scarface.
Scarface.
Ghetto Boys was one of the original people doing horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? You listen to that old stuff that they were doing. chopping up a woman in the back seat. You
Three
got a
six two, 3 6
Bush.
also.
Yeah, yeah, Bushwick Bill. Like
Okay.
a lot of people always, overlook that aspect of their music. But yeah, dude, Ghetto Boys, Scarface is the man.
Yeah,
Scarface
oh
is
yeah. That's
always,
that's the man. You
always
know what I'm
top tier.
saying? Always. Okay. Now these last three, you know what I'm saying? These right here is like these right here is like the true to heart ones right here. These more like the human aspect of stuff. First one, would you rather have the ultimate confidence or the ultimate awareness?
Damn. I would say awareness, so I
Why?
could, so that way I could, I could have knowledge of everything that's around me and how to interact in each situation to benefit me in the best way possible.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I like that answer. That's a great answer. Great answer. All right. Next one. Uh, would you rather have honesty or would you rather have ultimate kindness? You know what I'm saying? And that's in any aspect. Like somebody approaching you, would you rather them to be brutally honest or, or just kind? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a or something on your nose or the music, they just being kind, but instead, you know what I mean? You feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah, yeah, like kind, but they're gonna, be kind to you, but kind of lead you in the wrong direction. Like if you got
Yeah,
something, but they ain't gonna tell you about it. They'd rather just be nice to you. So I'd have to
yeah,
go with honesty because at least when you get honest feedback, then you can grow from that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just gassing you up all the time ain't really helping you.
yeah.
Somebody who's gonna
Right.
sit and tell you like, look, bro, you ain't doing it right, or you're in a situation that you don't need to be in is the guy who honestly cares about you and helping you evolve as a human. As where the guy who's just gassing you up, being nice, is just like just that, just being nice.
Just being nice. Okay.
Exactly.
And the last one, which is always the biggest candle on the cake, respect or loyalty.
Oh, loyalty through and through. Like respect is one thing, but respect is easily lost. You know what I'm saying? But if you have loyalty within your group of people, then at the end of the day that person is gonna be there for you, ride for you, or have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
more important than respect because just because they respect you don't mean that they're gonna do anything for you or be there for you when shit gets hard. As to where loyalty, that person is there for you.
yes, yes. Hey, that's some great answers, man. That was a great bonus round, Coos 24 bonus round with Enoch
Yes,
X more
sir.
T's, you know what I'm saying? So before we go, first of all I want to say, yo man, this has been a great interview. Great little podcast talk. Thank you for giving me time out your day. Sorry
Yep.
that I got the town wrong. No, he's not from Canada. He's from Michigan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He from up there, like they be he from up there, like they be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Uh, 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 uh. What new music do you have coming out? And let the people know now where to find you, what platforms, what to look for.
All right, so platform wise, I'm on everything. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, some other shit that I don't even know about that I don't use myself. I use like DistroKid to publish all my stuff. Well, distribute, not publish. Um, so they send that shit out to like 15 different fucking sound places or whatever platforms. But yeah, you pretty much find me anywhere. Just type in my name. Go to Google and type in my name. You'll find a shit ton of stuff. But new
Okay.
new music wise, uh, I got a lot of shit that I'm working on. I got like giant, massive folders that full of journals,
Yes.
and so I never make a full song. So I never sit down and write a full song to a beat. What I do is I just write a shit ton of verses, 8 bars or 16s, and then a bunch of choruses, and then I just kind of Frankenstein it. I was like, oh, all right, this verse here, this chorus, this verse. So I never know what I'm making. So I ain't got no names. I don't know anything until I make it. You know what I'm saying? I always just kind of just go off the top of my head and just make some shit.
That's dope, and that's a good way to seg into this.
But
Uh,
I always release every 2 weeks. So I just
oh, okay. So that's the secret. You release every 2 weeks, so you always got new music coming.
yeah, exactly. So I released what last Sunday? I released Sunday like 2 days ago. So I might end up releasing one a little bit earlier than that, maybe like Friday or Saturday in 2 weeks. I might release one in a week, because I kind of missed out uh, last month, so I'm gonna try to make up for that and just drop another one. But
Okay.
we'll see what happens. I got some beats stacked up, some different kind of style ones. So I'm gonna mess around. A buddy of mine said I need to make a smoking song, so I think I might.
Yeah.
So I think I might fuck around and make a nice cruising song. Something to sit back and smoke to.
Okay. And my brother right here, my partner OG Green Lantern, he in Central Cal. And you know what I'm saying? You see what he's saying, just going off this, he can tell you're straight up good people. So you just got you another
Yeah,
supporter. Cause
I
he
appreciate that. I really do, man.
and
Thank.
oh, and that my brother right there, he all into all type of music, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So like, he definitely gonna check you out, and I know I'm gonna be sharing your music. Like I said, I follow you on here. I know I follow you. I believe I follow you. I believe because Twitter's where I think Twitter where I met you at, ain't it?
I don't know. I
Did
don't know.
do you have a Twitter?
Yeah, I have a Twitter, but I
For
ain't never.
some reason, I feel like I done said me and you done had some conversations on Twitter. Maybe it was through some retweets or something like that. Because I believe me and you follow maybe one or two of the same people. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I know that the first time I seen you was through my homeboy Poltergeist OD.
That's it. Poltergeist OD. Because I know him through my homeboy channel of the Living Dead, and he's a horror guru dude. And he was like, "Yo, my partner right here, he do hip hop with the mix with the horrorcore." And
Yeah, yeah.
then
Hey, Poltergeist got his own fucking lane. I love that
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? And
He be making
then
movies in the music. That's just genius.
so and now I'm just you teaching me something now. So he now what he do horror core, he do horror rap, but you do acid rap. There's a difference, right?
Yeah, 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 for sure. Like he does music based on movies. You know what I'm saying? So he'll actually go through and explain a movie inside of the songs. That's
Yes,
based
he will.
on certain movies. Yep.
Okay,
And
okay,
for me, I'll just drop mad references to like 30 films in the same movie. You know?
okay.
Yeah, there's a slight difference. He likes he stays on topic of what he's doing. As to where me, it's like an acid trip because you don't know what the fuck's going on or where you're going.
Okay, that's dope right there. Shout out Chef and Brims, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
okay, so to end this off, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I haven't seen them in the comments, so let y'all know I ain't forgot. But they want you to kick a freestyle. They want you
Oh,
to so I ain't putting you on the spot, but I'm a
I'll kick. I got some shit in my head. Let's see what I got.
so y'all, we got an exclusive right here. We got Enox. Before you go, everybody, this is Enox X Mortis. Check him
Yeah.
out on Spotify.
So I'll kick a little something that I've been working on. I haven't really had a chance to record it or write it down. It's just been floating around in my head. So I'll kick this. I said, I'm your local professional organ seller. Home is no shelter, let me help you, poor fella. In my storm cellar, the medical morgue set up, I perform better. Professor cutting flesh with the propeller. No effort invested whenever bones ever get a warm sweater. We're heading for cold weather. I'm so clever, throw letters overdeveloped. My umbilical cord connected to metaphorical setups. Full metal jacket collapse you like old yellow. Bag full of the coat's color of snow leopards.
You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean?
Word.
Know what I'm saying? Now that's what I'm talking about. On the spot, live, right there. Enoch X Mortis. Y'all please check him out on Spotify. He got songs like Cemetery Man, Devil's Night, Space for Dead,
Yeah.
Abracadabra, you know what I'm saying? Grey Heart. Y'all go check these cuts out. You know what I'm saying? Acid
Spaceful
Rap.
Dead. Spaceful Dead, man. I wrote that song at a festival tripping balls. And then I fucking
Really?
recorded it when I was super, like, I was gone in another dimension. And I made the song and I finished it. And the next morning I listened to it and I was like, damn, this shit's a trip. So if you
See
ain't
what I'm
ever
saying?
listened to Spaceful Dead, go check that one out because that's a whole nother fucking spectrum.
Y'all
That's just,
please check it out. Hey, now check this out, Enoch, man. I say I definitely want to do a part two. You know what I'm saying? But I want time to pass. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see you drop more music, do more shows, have more stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? I know you might do some traveling because I mean, the sky's the limit. So I'm a
yeah.
fan. Thank you so much for giving me a chance because like I said I'm building, I'm steady trying to build because like earlier when you were saying the people that's here for you, they're gonna be here for you. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's 2 or 3 or 4 that I've seen, in this chat that's always there for me. So I want to let them know that I love my brothers and my peoples and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Just like you love your brothers and peoples and sisters. And
Yeah, I love everybody,
you know what I'm
That's,
saying? You got a super cool attitude, man. You know what I'm saying? I thank you very much. You know what I mean? Like, it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying, that more people like you need to be around that's free willing to teach somebody something as well as listen, show people stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind explaining, what you've been going through, if you have been going through stuff, the experience of just from the studio to the stage to the booth to the notebook
yeah,
to the pad.
exactly, exactly.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
if I can drop some knowledge, or give insight to my situations, and maybe that'll help somebody else, who's coming up or trying to figure out. Because I just dove into this game. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't have anybody at first when I first
Mm-hmm.
started. It was all me solo doing everything, and through that, I just started finding like-minded people and people who love what I do. So that's just kind of how it started. So if me sharing my experiences will help somebody get them to the next stepping stone in life, then
Mm-hmm.
hey, I'm more than willing to.
That's what's up. Shout out to my partner Cam Elite. He's a battle rap league owner out of Cleveland. You know what I'm
No,
saying? So you know what I mean? I know Ohio and Michigan don't get along, you know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't like that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, Cleveland, man. I've been to Cleveland a couple of times.
That's what's
Not
up.
music, not
Cincinnati,
music.
Cincinnati,
Oh,
Cincinnati, my bad.
Cincinnati. All right,
Cincinnati,
got it.
Cincinnati, Cincinnati,
Yeah.
my bad. But they still right there though, you know what I
Oh yeah, yeah.
mean?
Right there, yeah.
But make sure y'all check out the freestyle that he kicked. Go back, go back to the replay. Y'all check it out. We did a part 1. It was supposed to be a whole video, but the connection was messing up. But we still got some things talked about. The intro, you know what I'm saying? Introduce my brother Ian. Then the second part, which is this, was where we really got deep into Enoch X Mortis, the career, the person, the man, the style, you know what I'm saying? The talent. This brother is very talented. Can't say
I
enough about him.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Can't say enough about you. It's great to meet you. You know what I mean? Once again, bro. Like I ain't gonna say I'm surprised, but I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you're a super cool dude. Like I didn't know what you looked like until that picture. Like I forgot you had sent that picture for the first promo, and then I looked at it again. I'm like, oh yeah, that's him right there. And then
Yeah,
you had that hat
yeah. I
on.
probably should share more photos of myself. I
You know what I'm
don't ever
saying?
do that because I don't know why. It's not something I've ever done. So
Hey,
I don't
that's a
really
dope
know.
nostalgia though. But that's a dope nostalgia though, because like I'm saying, when you see it, it's like, oh, that's him right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I
exactly.
remember that dude. I remember him. You know what I'm saying? You had the
Yeah,
little hat on and the hat. You know, I'm a hat collector, so that hat you had on was pretty
yeah. Me
smooth.
too. Me too. I wear Detroit hats. I've wore the same exact style of Detroit hat since I was like 14, just different variations.
Really? Ah,
Yeah,
so that's
they're always like this. They're always like just a small.
okay.
I got a fucking shit ton of them, man. I'm just always switching them out. It's just the same hat, just different.
Oh,
Like all my friends make fun of me because they're like, dude, you only wear the one kind of hat. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
hey,
I only
that's
wear
your
one.
style though. That's your
Yeah,
style though. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? You can't help that.
Yeah.
That's your style. So, all right. Well, once again, everybody, this is Enoch X Mortis. For those that's tapping in now, later, don't forget, musician, songwriter, performer, underground lyricist, independent artist, horror fanatic, artist. I'm talking about with the brush.
With the
with the
brush.
pistol and the pen.
Yeah.
Extraterrestrial means
That's
he
right.
different from y'all. He different. And number one thing, open minds, free souls. Ex
That's
Mortis,
right.
man, thank you so much, man, for your
Thank
time.
you. I appreciate
Shout
it,
out
brother.
to Kazoo.
Time.
Shout out to Kazoo. You know what I mean? And other than that, man, I follow you on here. I hit the bell. You know, I hit the little button and I hit the bell and then I hit the little thing. So anytime you post, I'm gonna see it. I
Fuck
follow you
yeah.
on YouTube.
Like that.
If I'm gonna make sure I follow you on your YouTube. If I don't, by the time I get off here, I will. So much love to you, bro.
Hey,
Shout
much
out
love.
Kalamazoo,
Have
Michigan, go
a
blue. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hey, yeah.
all right, man. Till next time.
All right, brother. Sounds good. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. Peace, peace.
Peace.